Hi everyone, I'm Tanaaz from foreverconscious.com and this is your weekly energy forecast for the week of January 22nd. On January 22nd, 23rd, Uranus stations direct. So Uranus is leaving its retrograde cycle, and what that means is we have 0 major planets in retrograde. This is a rare treat from the universe, and it lasts from the 22nd, 23rd, depending on your time zone, until April 19th. So from this time, we only have major planets in forward moving motion. Retrograde energy creates a sense of reflection, of needing to go back, of needing to revisit things, to kind of learn from the past. When all planets or all major planets are now in that forward moving motion and not in retrograde, we get strong directed energy helping us to move forward. The past is in the past. We now have to make leaps forward. We have to progress. We have to move on. We have to get out of where we are and take a step forward. And that is the energy that's going to greet us. It will take some time to build. It will peak probably in March, but we're starting to feel it. We're starting to get out of that retrograde fog. We had a lot of retrograde energy from October onwards. We had Mars retrograde, which was really powerful. Then we had Mercury retrograde at the same time. That was really powerful. We're just clearing that. And now with Uranus stationing direct, the universe is saying, it's time to move forward. Dust off those cobwebs and move forward. As we get into this week, we are still riding on the heels of that Aquarius New Moon, which unlocked, it was kind of like a road opener for us. It unlocked that fresh new energy. And with all this direct forward momentum happening in the cosmic skies, hopefully you feel it. And hopefully you feel any holding patterns, any things that you've kind of been waiting on or waiting to hear about. Hopefully you're starting to get some clarity. And with that clarity, you're able to take steps forward. You may even be feeling intuitively in your own being that you want to create something new for yourself, that you want to bring new energy in, that you want to, create maybe changes in your space or, however that might look like. You might be already intuitively feeling that. So this week, we're kind of in that in-between phase where we're shifting out of all that retrograde energy, all that old energy, and we're now slowly transitioning to new forward momentum. We're kind of in that, turning point. And the road is open for us, and that energy is going to continue as we move into February. March is a very intense month. There are so many huge, amazing cosmic shifts taking place in March, which of course I will talk about. But if you want to know what they are, go to my Astrology for 2023 forecast article. It's all in there. The link is below in the description box. So March is a really big month. So as we get to the end of January and as we move into February, we're going to start to perhaps feel the rumbling of those shifts. It's going to be pretty quiet. From now until March, the energy of the cosmic skies is pretty quiet, and maybe we're feeling that big shift coming. This Aquarius New Moon and now all planets stationing direct is probably the biggest shift we're experiencing until March. So big energy shift. This has just happened. There's more on the way in March. We're kind of in that in-between state where we could feel, a push-pull between these two big, cosmic months with these big cosmic events on the way. But everything is pretty quiet right now. So use this time to recharge, to refuel, to think about how you want to move forward. If there's something you have kind of been ruminating on, this is a time where you might feel supported and guided to finally take that step forward. You may feel you can finally breathe and, progress on the path that you're on. No more waiting, no more holding patterns. Life is moving forward. So hopefully you're able to take some of that energy for this week and put it to good use for yourself. Again, we have stuff coming up, but nothing really big until March. So we're kind of in this slower paced, learning to adjust, and can use this time to really focus on what do we want to move forward on. I think I mentioned that, when we started January, not a good time for resolution setting or goal setting. The energy for that is getting better. So if you do have some goals, if you did create some resolutions and they haven't really gotten anywhere, or maybe you've been awesome and have been doing great work with those goals, and that's great. But if you've been feeling stagnant or that you haven't really been able to jump on the bandwagon of what you've wanted to do, you're going to hopefully find it a little bit easier now. The cosmic energies are more supportive to kind of wake up from this hibernation state and move, start moving forward, start thinking about how you want to progress. So, forward moving energy on the way. It's coming. It's going to get stronger. It's going to peak as we get into March. Lots of energy shifts coming in March. So for now, just focus on where you really want to be. Get into your alignment. Focus on moving forward and getting yourself out of any stuck spots. Clear the cobwebs. Let go of the past. It's time to move forward. I hope that was helpful. If you guys are interested, I still have a couple of these moon calendars left. They are now on sale. So if you would like one, please go to the link in the description box. And that's it from me. I hope you all have a wonderful week. If you were celebrating the Lunar New Year, happy Lunar New Year to you. And I will see you all next week.